Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing. Today is Thursday, the 24th of October, 2024, and we will start with synoptics. This is the picture at midnight last night, and the high pressure that we're benefiting from yesterday, very nice day yesterday, is moving off to the east. Isobars slightly tighter together, slightly windier today than it was yesterday. Sometimes during the afternoon it was virtually calm. We have very slow moving fronts coming in towards Ireland across the Atlantic. This is midday today. The fronts haven't really moved very much, and nothing much has changed there. Let's have a look at midnight tonight. And still really very slow moving. I don't think there'll be a problem for us today at all, but might make tomorrow a little bit more challenging. And there's a bit of a low coming in as well. This picture is 12 o'clock tomorrow, but no issues today. Looking at the satellite picture, this is a 2-hour scan. And there we go. You can see that nothing much happening in our area over England at all, in fact. And this, I would assume, is that cold front that's more or less staying where it is. The weather seems to be revolving around us clockwise. Rain today and nothing on the screen at all. It almost looks like it's frozen, but no, nothing there at all. Met forecast for the rain. This is 9 o'clock now. That's 11 o'clock. It's 13, 15. So no problems with rain today. METARs, this is the Odium METAR. And this is quite, let's just refresh that. Yeah, that's the same one. So this is 45 minutes ago. They have scattered clouds, 1,200 feet. Remember, they're a couple hundred feet lower than us, so that brings that down to 1,000 feet. At the moment, there's nothing outside, nice blue sky. Visibility 8K at Odium. The TAF, it is suggesting from 12 o'clock local to 4 o'clock, scattered clouds at 1,500 feet. And scattered clouds is 3 to 4 octaves, so quite minimal. And then a bit thicker clouds later in the afternoon. That's 16, so we'll probably have finished by then. And Farnborough TAF, they're saying at the moment they have broken clouds quite low, 800 feet. Later in the day, this is they're suggesting 11 o'clock to 1,600, visibility 8K, broken clouds at 1,400 feet, and they're a bit lower than us as well. And broken is 5 to 6 octaves. Winds at height, we don't really need, but wind is 170 at 25 knots. That's at 2,000 feet, and a little bit more southerly if you go down, and it's still 190 at 25 knots. Windy, this is set up for 1 o'clock, and you can, I don't know if you can see the arrows, but they're very slow drift from the south at 11 o'clock southeast. Public forecast, nice sun symbols, nice to see. Very low chance of rain. Winds, temperatures 15 degrees, and feels like slightly lower than it did yesterday. The temperature and the feels like were identical because there's really no wind. Wind direction and speed, southeasterly 11 knots, so it's saying what we already have heard, gusting up to 22. Visibility is good. Humidity a bit lower than it was yesterday. We didn't really have a problem with misting canopies until very late in the afternoon, so that shouldn't be a problem today either, I'd hope. The Lasham Weather Centre is up and running, which is useful. This is the picture over the last 24 hours. So yesterday, the average winds were below 5 knots, and the peak gust was about 50. So that was a very nice day. Looking down at rain over the last 36 hours, we've actually only had 2 millimeters of rain. So hopefully the airfield is starting to dry out now, at least until the next shower. The webcam, this is looking across to the west, and this was taken at 8:30, half an hour ago, a bit over half an hour ago. And this is how it looks now. Looks nice. Sky sight. They are suggesting very light thermals. It was slightly thermic yesterday. I think we had the longest flight was about 40 minutes yesterday, which was surprising. And it's saying soarable heights sort of after lunch, 1 o'clock, up to 1,100 feet if you get lucky. And nothing in the way of cloud. Tomorrow looks a little bit more challenging, but wind 13 knots, 12, 13 knots, and 160 degrees, gusting 20, 21. Thermal heights, wind at height, we've already done. No TAMs, nothing going on particularly. 2, 3 down there is a firing range, but nothing else to affect. Obviously, if you're cross country, if you're flying power, then you need to check your own no TAMs. Okay, let's have a look at today's setup. All right, final on the weather. This is the cross section from Odium, and it's talking about very few clouds, 1,000 feet, a little bit higher than that. Remember, Odium is a couple of 100 feet lower than us. Winds, as previously suggested, and clouds building after 3 o'clock. This is UTC, so that'll be 4 o'clock. Okay, this is the instructor, the glider availability instructors. We've got Alan Melmore and John Simmons, and it looks like they both have a full dance card. Availability of gliders, we've got a discus, which is available all day. Other than that, there are no slots. 2 names on the casual list, so there's opportunity there. And right, glider bookings, we've got a K21 at the Boyne. 776 is at the back of the hangar and it needs to stay there because it's out of hours. 778, we had an issue with it with brake fade yesterday. So I think if we do get it out, and I think we probably need to, only instructors flying and well aware that the brakes are unlikely to work. Hopefully we can get that fixed today. 2 K21s for instructional flying. We need 2 K13s out, trial lessons with Andrew, Mr. Hughes, and also for the club flying and casual list. As aforementioned, SH3 is available all day, as is the simulator. Movements, nothing scheduled today. Operations, we're going to set up on runway 09. Cables coming down on the boom, south side of 09, gliders on the hard until we assess really the condition of the grass. Listing canopies we've talked about, and buggies still, no one on the flatbed, please. Right, so this is the setup. So 09, the winch down the far end, cables coming down on the boom. The winch queue will have on the hard, with the cables coming down on the south side of the gliders. Aero towing from the hard on the north side, and if you could tuck the aero tow queue as close to the grass as you can do. You don't really need much room, so let's have it not too cramped down there. And we'll have a crosswind from the right. So a lot of correction. If it becomes a problem, we'll need to move on to 16, which really nobody wants to do. So, okay, I think as soon as we can get out and get started, the better. So I shall see you out there. Thanks very much.